Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome. It's Friday. It's Alpha Fan Break Friday. Thank you all for coming to hang out with us tonight. You guys know how we do. We love our Fridays around here at Alpha Fan Breaks. Hopefully, you guys had a great start to your week. The weekend is here. There's been a lot of news going around, so we'll get into that later with sports as it so may be. Carson Wentz got a nice little move on, but we'll get into that a little bit later. Hopefully, you guys, like I did say, had a great start to your week. The weekend is here. We've been getting pummeled with snow, man. It's been crazy. We got 8 inches yesterday, and we got another 4 today. So that kind of impacted some shipments. Little disappointed with that. Tonight, we were going to have a NBA Hoops premium stock hanger box battle. Me and Greg T, we're going to go toe-to-toe. That's going to have to wait until that actually comes in. FedEx did not go out delivering today, so that's where we're at with that. And the mail, they did not deliver yesterday or today. I'm getting a little fed up with this whole snow situation. What do you guys think?
Yeah, definitely.
So we are live and direct here in the studio. We got Alpha Fan Brett and Alpha Fan Andrew in the house.
What's up, guys?
What's going on, Ing? What's going on, Zach Johnson, Devin, Greg T? If you guys notice in the ticker, the baseball has sold out. But we are going to break that live tomorrow night. Jimmy Guns, he has some people that hang out in his auctions on Saturdays. They're going to all jump in when we do the baseball break. So he asked me if we can hold it off for tomorrow. So I definitely agreed with that. And so that's what we're going to do tomorrow with the baseball break. We had some movement going on with the autographed NBA sneaker. I'm excited about that. We actually broke it down to random teams now. So hopefully that will get a little bit more movement. We got an authentic helmet up on the site. I'm happy about that. Got that back in here. And then we also have the Gold Rush multi-sport autographed jersey. I was kind of on the fence about getting it, but we grabbed it anyways. The checklist on that is very sick. So if you guys want to check out what we have currently up on the site, you can just check out www.alphafanbreakers.com. I actually had an interesting conversation with Greg T today. He was at his local card shop, and we were just shooting the breeze before I actually went out and started shoveling snow. So sorry, Greg T, I did not get back to you. I just got caught up with a bunch of things here at the house after I got done shoveling and stuff like that. So, but I'll definitely give you a call tomorrow. Hopefully we can have that box war tomorrow. I'll be excited. And if you guys haven't checked it out already, me and Brett did a box war this Wednesday, right? This past Wednesday.
Yeah.
And, you know, I don't know. I mean, I pulled some decent stuff, but he pulled a Zion. So I think that pretty much trumped everything that I got. I mean, I know it's a Zion rookie, but I really didn't hit too much fire. So, you know, it is what it is. So I think he beat me on that one. But I'm hoping to not go 0 for 2 against Greg T. But once that comes in, we will do a live break of that. I'm going to break my personal hanger, and then I'm going to have Brett break Greg T's hanger. So, Greg T, if you do not like what you get in your hanger, you can blame Brett. You can't blame me. So that's why I put that out there. Also, with our hanger that we got, I did say in the tweet that I put out, for those of you who checked out the video and stuff, you know, we got some decent stuff. You know, we got a nice Victor Oladipo Prism, lights, camera, action. We got a Marshall Shiak Prism, Ersan Ilyasova Green. We got the Carson Edwards Disco, Alfonso McKinney Disco, Mufundi Kamabili Disco, Admiral Schofield Rookie Disco, Jordan Poole Disco, J.R. Smith, and a Kobe White. We also got some other rookies as well. Now, I did say in the post that I plan on giving some of these cards away. So tonight, during the stream, I don't know exactly when, but I'm going to give some of them away. Haven't figured out which ones I plan on giving away, but definitely I'm giving away a Kobe White. So you guys will have a chance to win a rookie Kobe White tonight. Maybe we might do some purple discos. Haven't figured out exactly what I want to do as a giveaway. So, but you guys definitely have a chance to win some free NBA Hoops premium stock tonight. And I tell you what, These cards are beautiful, right, Brett and
Yeah,
Andrew?
definitely.
I would have to say they are one of my favorites. As you know, I like these even better than Mosaic. Just the quality of cards, and I understand NBA hoops have been around forever, but I'm glad that they actually did something of this nature because they make these cards pop. So, but I'll definitely be giving some of these away, and like I said, Kobe White is definitely going to be given away tonight. I was PCing Kobe White there for a little bit. I actually stopped. I actually wanted to transition my my straight basketball PC to Michael Jordan, Allen Iverson. I have some Kobe's and stuff like that, but I just didn't feel the necessary need to collect another NBA player currently at this time. I have a lot that I'm working on, and I'd rather work on a couple projects instead of working on a bunch of different other projects because then you actually kind of get sidetracked. And I don't want to get sidetracked. I'm trying to target certain cards, and I think by if I target too many cards, then I'm like getting away from myself. So these were the other cards that we got: Jalen Noel rookie, Cody Martin rookie, Kendrick Nunn rookie, Cameron Johnson rookie, Marshall Shiak rookie, and a Luka Samanik rookie. Wrong Luka, but like I said, these are some great cards. Might give some of these away as well. Um, the Zion is actually going to go in for grading, but we also do have these two bad boys, and these might be given away tomorrow. We have the R.J. Barrett Green rookie, and then we also have the DeAndre Hunter rookie Purple Disco. I do have some mail coming in that does have some NBA hoops, so once that comes in, I will definitely show that off. Greg T also hooked me up this week with a box of Pokemon. What was that? Shiny Fates. So that will be in next week sometime. Maybe I might do a video or might break that live via the stream. So thanks, big shout out to Greg T. Thanks again for looking out for me. He was at his local Walmart and hooked me up. So definitely appreciate that, Greg T. But we have a bunch of stuff up on the site, guys, that we were looking to fill. Like I said, Scott Everett got back to me. He was like, "Oh, you guys got another full size?" And then he was like jokingly, he's like, "By any chance, is it another cowboy?" And I told him, I said, "Hey, listen, what we grab as far as the full size authentic helmets, they are completely random. I told the guy that I do not want to know what we get, what he gives us, because we open it live on the stream. So we're gonna be as a surprise as anybody else, and I can't wait. Can't wait for it to come in. But unfortunately, Mother Nature has cast a shadow over the whole United States. Well, definitely over Texas and the Midwest states and everything because of the ice. So that's kind of delaying shipments a little bit. So I'm hoping it'll be here tomorrow. It was supposed to be delivered here today. But like I said, UPS and FedEx and even the post office, they weren't delivering. So, and I don't understand because the roads look pretty semi decent, like around like 1 o'clock. So, but who knows? I was kind of disappointed because I was kind of waiting on some stuff. I'll open up that NBA Hoops mail day once it comes in. Hopefully, it'll be here tomorrow, and I'm hoping to get that full size helmet. But we still got a lot of spots left in that. I think Brett, what are we looking at? Like 23 spots on that
On what? The
on the full
helmet?
size helmet.
Yeah, 23 spots left.
Yeah. What the hell is coming? I don't know, Greg T. Greg T. It's one of the NBA rookies, man. There you go. Mofundu Kemambijili or whatever. There you go. That's him all the way. Greg T, I might send that to you because you might like that. That's a Clippers card. Uh-oh. Greg T saw a creeper in his card section. That's no bueno. I sold a Kobe White Silver Prism earlier this year. Yeah, I actually had a whole lot. I was actually doing the rainbow of Mosaic. And I was close. I just didn't have the gold. I didn't have the blue numbered. And I didn't have the Genesis and the 101. So, like, I kind of, like, scaled back on that. I was going to PC him. I really was. Out of all the rookies, I mean, nothing out of anything. I mean, I just like his style of play. Played for North Carolina, so I used to like North Carolina basketball. I used to follow him like regularly. So I don't know. It kind of took like a transitional phase where I came down to the point where I was like, you know what? I probably should just move on from these and just focus on main PCs. And honestly, when I moved them, I actually grabbed a couple Jordans, so it was definitely worth it. So that's what I like to do. Like if I'm moving something, you know, I mean, I'm moving it so I can get something bigger and better or something added to the collection as well. We also did hit in the NBA hanger. I also hit this orange Carl Anthony Towns. Get out my way. Pretty sick. Very nice prism. I'm actually gonna send this out to Deftness 45, my man. Um, you know, he is a huge Timberwolves fan, and I think it'd be great if we actually send this out to him. I'm gonna send him out that, and I'm also gonna send him out the we cracked a box of a jumbo. I know Andrew was actually editing the video and getting that ready to go up on YouTube. Don't know if that's done yet, but I'm gonna send him out this 2022 home run derby grand prize drawing since he is a Twins fan. So I don't know if he'll actually use this to his full advantage, but I'm gonna hook him up with that. So send it out to my boy Deafness. So all right, take care, Devin. Have a great night. Thanks for stopping in. Let me see. Send it to Michael. He wants it. Who is Mike? The creeper looked like he's not allowed near his school. Oh, man. That's crazy. Wow. That's nuts. That is that. Oh, man. I don't even want to know about that. That just sounds terrible. Oh, Brett, don't forget 9 o'clock HGA.
Yep.
If you guys haven't heard as well, I guess word is on the street. HGA accepted submissions yesterday, and they're also accepting submissions today. I think yesterday was at 5 o'clock. That's what Steve Val said during their YouTube post. So if you guys haven't submitted anything yet, I think we're waiting another week or two as far as another group sub. So we're going to wait on that. Kevin Jelly. There you go. Mike Ing, you like that guy? Mike Ing, if you like that guy, I'll send that to you. When I send you out mail next. If you like that guy, you can have it. Yeah, I know they're expanding subs. I've seen it. And they're actually not allowing group submissions. I think what they were saying was about 20. 20 was the max. 20. Yeah, 2200 was the. Oh, so they're gonna do 2200 2 days a week. That's nice. So that's 4,400 cards a week. Oh, that's crazy. But Mike Ing, if you want this card, I'll send it to you. I'll just send it to you if you really want it. That's completely up to you. I mean, Mike Ing said something about he's a relative of a good friend of mine. Well, if that's the case, I'll send this over to you. Maybe he'll autograph it for you then. But it is a Prism. I mean, it's a very nice looking card. I love these purple discos, man. They're super sick. Super sick. Okay, Mike. All right, so come on, you write this on there. Mike, I'm going to send that out to you with your next mail day. So we'll go into that. All right, boss? So there you go. Hook you up with a freak on, huh? All right, guys, let's get into sporting news real quick. First and foremost, I know Andrew came to me and told me he was a little disappointed. I guess the Eagles released Deshaun Jackson. Honestly, he really hasn't been performing that well for them, so that was probably a long time coming. And in other Eagles news, Carson Wentz was traded to the Colts for a third and second round pick. You know what was so funny about that whole trade? In the beginning, the Eagles wanted so much, and they got so little. They were expecting a first round. They were expecting this. They were expecting that, and they didn't get it. They didn't get it.
They got ripped off, is what happened.
Well, it's not they got ripped off. That was their own fault. They're the ones that had to accept to a trade.
I'll make a bet on it if you want. That in a year or two, maybe year or two or three, that trade you'll look back on and you'll see that it was way undervalued.
Well, I mean that may be undervalued, but I mean that's honestly, Carson Wentz had a lot of say in this trade because Carson Wentz pretty much depicted on where he wanted to go. They were going to get a lot from Chicago, but Carson Wentz did not want to go to Chicago. If I was Wentz, I would want to go to the Colts too because look at their offense.
I think it's funny how before even like a bunch of people were saying that the Eagles would have to give a pick to give him away. I just thought it was a big joke.
Greg T, he says, well, you got to have a QB that will throw the ball down the field for Jackson to be useful. No, Greg T, you are definitely right. Definitely right. But, yeah. So, the whole quarterback carousel is going to go crazy. Yeah. You got Dak Prescott.
Also saying that they're probably going to bring in another quarterback to compete with Hurts.
Well, we'll see. I don't think the Eagles office staff, I don't think that they're completely sold on Jalen Hurts. I really don't. But if you guys have noticed, grab your Jalen Hurts cards now while you can because those are climbing. If he becomes their starter, his cards are going to be nuts. His rookie cards are definitely going to be nuts. So grab them while you can. I see people dumping Carson Wentz cards left and right. I see people dumping cards left and right to try to get some Jalen Hurts rookies or autos. So, be on the lookout. If you have some Jalen Hurts, man, hold on to them. They might be worth a little bit more than what they are right now, especially when next season starts. I mean, we don't know what's going to end up happening with that. If he becomes their starter, those cards could jump up like at least $50 to another $100. So, I know the boys are sitting on a couple currently. They're Eagles cards, so I know they're not going to go anywhere. I know they have some Carson Wentz cards, too. I know they won't go anywhere neither because they're diehard Eagles fans. So, once you're an Eagles player, I'm sure, diehard Eagles fans, no matter if you get traded or not, you'll still hold on to them. Same thing with me, like Saquon Barkley, if he ever gets traded, or God forbid, I hope not. But if that ever comes to fruition, I won't get rid of none of my Saquon stuff. I'll keep it. The only cat that I got rid of stuff was Odell Beckham. I'm not a fan. I was a fan when he was in New York, great player, but he just had like this aura about him. Like he just, I don't know, it doesn't seem he can be happy anywhere he is. You know what I mean? He's always talking about he was happy to go to Cleveland, and now all of a sudden he's unhappy there. He wants to go to Tampa Bay and play with Tom Brady. He's chasing a ring. That's what he's doing. He's chasing a ring, hoping that Tom Brady can bring back his career and revitalize his NFL stature. But I mean, honestly, I don't know. But that's the only guy that I got rid of stuff because I'm not a fan of a jolly wide receiver. I think he's a prima donna, honestly, and he cries too much. He reminds me of like a baby T.O. You know what I mean? Always crying. Yeah. Look at me with the T.O. I was never a fan of T.O. Never a fan of T.O. Never. He cried so much. Cried.
You just compared T.O.
No.
With.
Not stat-wise. Not stat-wise. I'm talking about how their actions are. Their actions.
I don't know. T.O. is able to back up his talk.
Well, I get that. I get that.
That's why I look at him differently than.
Well, I understand, but I'm talking about how Odell carries himself. Like, he just thinks like he's the greatest thing on turf, and he's not. He really is not. When he's healthy and he can make ridiculous plays, sure. I'll put him up there, but, you don't see him beating out Devontae Adams and, all those other good wide receivers, so. What up, CeeLo? CeeLo in the building. What's going on, man? Hey, CeeLo, you might want to check out the site because we got another full-size helmet coming in. I know you said to hit you up and let you know. I did not do tweeting this much, posting out. We did a couple things. We've been kind of working on the back end of Alpha Fan Breakers. We actually picked up a couple things to help the stream run a little bit smoother than what it already does. We're grabbing some other items very soon. So you guys are going to see a complete upgrade. I'm about to say within the next couple months. Things are going to be a lot better. Not saying that they're bad, but I'm just saying we're just going to make a lot of changes. So always changes for the good. Let's see here. Let's see. All right, CeeLo, sounds good. All right, so in Major League Baseball, Fernando Tatis Jr. signed a huge contract. I mean, huge. Huge. $350 million contract. And, Brett, what was that for 14 years or 10 years?
14.
14 years, Fernando Tatis will be a Padre. So if you guys haven't already, hold on to those rookie cards. You know, any autograph cards you have of Fernando Tatis, because I don't know if you guys noticed, but after he signed that contract, his cards on eBay went bananas. Bananas.
Definitely well deserved though for him to get a contract like that. I think he's a big part in baseball growing. To be honest, I think he definitely connects with like a lot of the younger fans, and the way he played last year was pretty damn impressive for sure.
Yeah, so if you guys have any Fernando Tatis Junior cards, you guys might want to hold on to them. Get them slabbed, you know what I mean, if possible, you know, and then do whatever you have to do. Do your Charlie hustle. Because I'm telling you what, as soon as he signed that contract, prices went through the roof on eBay. Brett actually just showed me when he signed the contract. He's like, look at these autos. They went from like $200 to like $1,000. Like they shot up like so fast. I was so surprised.
What do you think on this Carter team?
I would have to go with. I want to say I don't know because if you would match the card on that, it's gonna be silver and blue. So I would say match the card. Why not? Be a nice little flow. Brett's actually asking me. He's gonna submit the Zion he pulled on Wednesday to get it graded, and he didn't know if he wanted to go card or team. So I told him to go with card. You can actually show chat. Chat can give you a, here, guys. So Brett doesn't know what he wants to do. Should he do the card? Because with HGA, they'll either match the card or match the team. So if we match the card, we're going to look at silver and blue. And they're going to throw the orange in there too. Or if you match the team's going to be like the blue with like the gold. I mean, blue and gold would look pretty sick though too.
Yeah.
You know, so what do you guys think? Do you think you should match the card or match the team on this Zion? It looks pretty clean all the way around. Centered really nice. Top to bottom. Even the back's real nice. Sharp, very sharp corners. He took very good care of this card. You're actually going to have to pull this out of the sleeve because that one penny sleeve actually has like a little dust in it. But card looks clean. Card looks real clean. You can actually see it in the bottom.
Yeah, I think it's in this.
Oh, okay. Well, then just switch out the top loader.
Because a lot of the top loaders came like
Scott Everett says match the card. Okay, so we got one vote for match the card. All right. I mean, either way, I think it's gonna be sick, no matter how you look at it. So, just Acuna rookies. Well, hey, that's good too, man. Get those slabs because Acuna is not a bad baseball player. When me and Brett ripped our jumbo box of 2021, we pulled some nice rookies. We pulled his boy Alec Boom. Who else who's that? White Castle or Mano Castle?
Yeah.
So we pulled some decent rookies out of ours. We also pulled some decent rookies out of that top chrome too, though. So we've had some nice baseball luck as well. Greg T says match the card. So you got 2 votes for match the card.
I think that's what we're gonna go with.
All right. So sadly, Greg T says sadly, I had a Tatis last year, Topps Chrome purple to $299. I had no clue who he was at that time. I sold it on eBay for like $120 last year. I was like, I guess he was a good player. Yeah, he is. I think most times matching the card is the best choice. No, I agree with you, Steve. I agree with all you guys. The only thing is the one purple disco that we did send in, the Ja Morant, he's in the Grizzlies uniform and the old school Grizzlies uniform, I should say. And I really like that teal and that blue color.
Yeah.
Like the old school Fires. So hopefully they'll, I'm hoping that will come back real nice. So he says especially when it's a color parallel. All right, so Scott Everett's in the building. So getting to UFC news, Rafael Alves misses weigh-in or misses weight by record of 11.5 pounds.
Yeah.
So he's not going to fight now?
No.
Wow.
That's like the record of most amount of weight.
Wow. Okay, and who's that? Kamara Usman rematch?
Yeah.
with Jorge Mistoval.
Masvidal. Yeah.
Masvidal. When's that going down?
It's in talks right now. They keep going. They keep going on
Didn't they
about
just
it,
get
but
done
it's not
fighting?
that was his. Well, he fought last week,
Yeah.
but they fought the fight before that. That's who he fought. Yeah.
Oh, got it. Yeah, yeah. So,
But it
man,
was on a short notice fight because the other fighter backed out.
got
So
it.
they won a full camp on it.
So with Rafael Alves missing his weight, what does that mean now?
I think they just had somebody else step in, or they took the fight off. I'm not really sure. I just saw it when I was looking through.
Any more news on Poirier McGregor number 3?
Not that I've seen. No.
A bunch of people miss weight.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, you know what I mean. You know, I know a lot of them are in training currently right now, and it sucks because you know, sometimes it's I don't know, it's up and down, and it all depends. Like me and Scott were talking about like McGregor. He actually changed his whole training regimen, and like you can clearly see that when he was fighting against Poirier. So, you know, this whole pandemic thing's really got things turned upside down, and you know, I don't know what that's going to mean for certain fights in the UFC, but I'm sure that it might be a stricter regimen. Because aren't they all on the island, or are they waiting to go to the island to fight? Like, are they here within the states and stuff, Brett? Or do they go to the island?
I don't know what the fight night's on.
Opponent will get his fight check. Wow, that's crazy. It was removed from the card, and the opponent will get his fight check. That's nuts. That's nuts. Now, does he get the W for that or no? Because it's kind of like a forfeit because the guy missed his weight. I mean, I'm not 100% sure because I don't follow it that much, like you and Brett do there, Scott.
Just
All right, guys, bear with me. I got some orders here. I got a quick plug into the whole realm here. Thank you all for your support, jumping in, grabbing some spots. We got Alpha Fame Andrew in the background actually editing our 2021 Tops Jumbo that we pulled. And I tell you what, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed the rip. You know, something right up my alley. All right, Scott Everett grabbed some 3 in the full size. Thanks a lot, Scott. See, Joseph Deck came in and grabbed jersey spot. Nice. And like I did say, guys, the baseball will be breaking tomorrow. Jimmy Guns wants to bring some of his people over into the stream when we break that, so I honored his request. Since we were live last Saturday on the Gun Show while we were streaming and drinking, so I did honor that for my man Jimmy Guns. I know he definitely wanted, because he asked me earlier in the week, so I have no problem with that, you know. So I do apologize for anyone that is in the baseball break. We will be doing that tomorrow. No, I spelled Joey's name wrong. Does Joey ever jump in chat?
He was telling me he had work tomorrow, so he won't be in.
Got it. All right, so we're gonna change that up a little bit. Brett, can I give a rundown so I can change up my schedule here?
Yep. So we got 20 left in the authentic football helmet.
Yep.
24 in the NBA sneaker. And 9 in the jersey.
9 spots left. Yeah, if you guys haven't noticed, we actually changed up the NBA sneaker. Me and Brett actually sat down and thought about it, and you know, that way you guys are able to you know, grab a couple spots, maybe cheaper than what the break was. We knew when we came in with it, it was you know, it was a little high. It was kind of like our NBA break. You know what I mean? But we were trying to keep it to where it was a, you know, decent price point for you guys to able to grab some teams and also be at a decent price point. But we did break it down, so we lowered it. So that's where we're at with that. So I can't wait to rip into that bad boy. No commission in USA will allow open weight. Okay. Bring back Royce Gracie and Ken Shamrock. Ken Shamrock was a bad fighter, man. He was a bad fighter. Fight Island, baby, is the perfect time. COVID is screwing with a lot of their weight cuts. Yeah, I bet. Scott, if the champion's opponents don't make weight, is it not the option of the champion to still fight them? Yeah, I don't think that works with I really don't think that works with UFC. I think UFC. I think you definitely have to make your weight, right?
Yeah.
I honestly want to say that's what you have to do. You have to make your weight. You know, even before COVID, there was a lot of miscuts. I'm sure it's bad now, but it's always been a problem. Yeah, I hate. I mean, it's that's where it's at with that. I mean, it's crazy, but I mean, what are you gonna do? All right, guys. We got 8 people in the chat currently. Like I did say at the beginning of my stream or our stream, I want to give away some cards tonight while we're waiting for some things to fill. So, with that being said, let's see what we're gonna give away here. Mm-hmm. All right, guys. So, give away some cards here tonight. For our first giveaway, we're going to give away Kendrick Nunn rookie card, Cody Martin rookie card, J.R. Smith disco, and a Victor Oladipo prism. That's 4 cards, completely free. You guys in chat, if you guys don't mind, Andrew, write down a number real quick. Give me a second here, guys.
Out of.
Whatever you want, and I will tell them. You just gotta show it to me before I fold it.
This marker's kind of messed up.
Let me see it. Okay, so guys, in order to win these cards, give me that number. We'll fold it up. Is that what I think it is?
I think the marker kind of is dying out here.
All right. So there's the number, guys. Here we go. We're giving away these cards right here. 4 cards. You got Victor Oladipo Prism. You got J.R. Smith Purple Disco. Cody Martin rookie card. And Kendrick Nunn rookie card. Kendrick Nunn's not a bad rookie card, man. I tell you that. All right. So we're going to do numbers 1 through 100. If you guys go ahead, guess. We're going to give away 4 cards. 4 cards to a lucky winner. 1 through 100. You guys may begin now. One lucky winner is going to win those 4 cards. What's the matter?
No, it's just.
You can't submit them?
No, it's just money issues.
What about it? You want to use my card?
If it doesn't work, I'll just do it next week.
Closest to it, even if you go over. Closest to it. What's the Q for? Greg T puts a Q in. Ay, ay, ay. All right, guys. I'll give you guys a couple more minutes. Maybe another minute or so. Numbers 1 through 100 wins these 4 cards. Kendrick Nunn rookie, Cody Martin rookie, J.R. Smith disco, and a Victor Oladipo prism. Lights, camera, action. Courtesy of Alpha Fan Breaks, we'll just ship these out in your next mail day. Got 9 people watching. And I got Zach Johnson, Scott Everett, Steve Val. Waiting on Mike Ing. Greg T didn't even put a guess in. Mike Ing guessed 1. 1 through 100. Give it like another minute. So 8:53, I'll have Brett close out the guesses. What's the matter with your cord?
Nothing. I don't know.
You can't use it?
I don't know yet.
Oh.
I was just trying to transfer different accounts, but
I'm locking in my queue, but it's not a queue. It's 1 through 100, Greg. You gotta pick a number, not a letter. Whatever that means, man. Q. Greg T is something else, man. He really is. Nah, never a trap. Never a trap. Never a trap. All right, guess is closed. We're going to shut that bad boy down. All right, so our guesses that we had tonight here. This is our number. See who gets closest to it. Andrew picked 74. 74 was our number, and I seen Steve Val and Zach Johnson came close. They were within 5 of each other. 5. So, between Steve Val and Zach Johnson, I'm going to have you guys pick another number, okay? Now, this number is going to be 1 through 10. The closest to it gets it. 1 through 10. Hold on, don't guess it yet. Here, write down.
you want me to do it?
Yeah, 1 through 10, not yet, until I tell you. And circle it once you write it. 1 through 10. There we go, 1 through 10, guys. Go ahead, Zach. Oh, now they both don't want them? 1 through 10. One of you's got to guess. No, not 13 there, Scott. 1 through 10. Between Zach and Steve. Zach Johnson says give him to Steve, and then Steve says Zach can have it. Which one of yous want them? None of yous want these cards? Are you guys crazy? Greg gets them. Oh my God. Kendrick Nunn, Cody Martin. Devin gets them. Oh my God, this is going crazy. All right, so the number was Fiverr. Zach Johnson, congratulations, my dude. You got yourself some free cards, my man. And also with these free cards, Zach Johnson, you also get some Titans. You know, I know how you love your Titans, you know, so congratulations once again. Oh, speaking of Titans, where is that?
What?
From that Topps product. I got to show Zach Johnson why he's in stream.
What do you mean?
The RC of his boy, Mariota. Marcus Mariota rookie card.
What?
When we pulled it out of that Topps product.
I don't know where that's at.
Oh, that's in Alpha Packs probably. I bet you. Here, can you put Zach Johnson's name on that?
If I can find it. That's a lot of cards.
He says. He said. Let's put it to a vote. No, that's all right, Brad. Go ahead. You just worry about your submissions.
You gotta give me a sec.
You can actually bring it over here if
Unless
you
you
want.
want Andrew to do it.
Sorry, I was using the phonetic alphabet. Yeah, I know. Greg T's always got to be difficult.
I got it on my keyboard.
Always got to be difficult, man. Did I hear? Yes, you did hear Mariota. I got to see if we can find it.
There's no room over here.
Yeah, you're gonna have to
Just
put it.
stand,
Yeah,
just stand over here. You can do it.
yeah, you might have to put it like right here or something like that. I can actually look through it while I'm actually sitting here.
It's not gonna be over here. It's gonna be in one of these rows.
Oh my God, are
Yeah,
you
so
kidding
have
me?
fun.
Jeez Louise. All right, Zach, give me 1 second here, real quick. Why
It's a lot of cars.
No, I think I'm actually close to it right now. Oh man, I thought I was. There it is. Boom, right off the bat. Take this. Look at this, Zach, and it's a Prism. Marcus Mariota Platinum rookie. That thing is so sick. That is so sick. That is definitely a very sick Marcus Mariota card. I don't know if you ever seen that one, but I like the platinum. The Topps Platinum. They actually have like the logo in the back, and it looks like swirling smoke all throughout the back. It is so sick. I figured I'd show you that there, Zach, so you could actually check it out. It's a very sick card. Uh-oh. Scott Everett's now texting me some stuff. So what HGA is saying is that they will temporarily adjust bulk pricing to still allow for bulk pricing at 10 cards and then 20 cards. So if you still want to send in a lot, you can and still receive a volume break. Hmm.
What time is it? I'm kidding.
So they've had so far, they've seen 4 mistakes. And they're saying that's way too many. Not bad. Scott, you always got to send me an article that I actually want to read during the live stream. I actually can read it, tell you the truth. HDA now has a Twitter account and Instagram. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I know they're a savage on Twitter. Yeah, that's a nice one, Zach. But in order to get that, you're gonna have to get alpha packs. That's not gonna be a freebie. That's already in the Alpha Pack series number 3. So let me see if I can read this off to you guys. It says updates and Q&A concerned hybrid grading approach. We've been diving into problems of many people not being able to get submissions in. In a world of bulk orders and group submission space can be eaten up quickly. Therefore, as of next week, we will be having the following changes. We want to implement them this week, but the coding and all the changes were going to be too much to push through in 1 week without having time to check for errors. Update for orders this week. We have gotten more employees trained and in a place where we are bumping this week's Friday release to 2,000 cards. This will be our biggest jump, but we are ready for this. We've added 18 more servers to handle the traffic as well. Again, we are only increasing this number when we know we can handle this many or more, so don't worry that turnaround times are going to be affected. Here are the updates and orders for next week. Each order will be limited to 20 cards. We want everyone to have a chance to be able to sub with us. As we continue to grow, which we are doing rapidly, we will increase this number. We'll temporarily adjust bulk pricing to still allow for bulk pricing at 10 cards than 20 cards. So if you still want to send in your lot, you still can and still receive a volume break. I tell you what, man, these guys are top notch so far, man. I love everything that they say. They're going to have 2 submission days times available. We've had as many of our customers and supporters reach out to us and say Friday at 9 p.m. will not work for them. These reasons vary from religion, jobs, time zones, or date nights, and we do not want to discriminate in any way. We want everyone to be able to be a part of this journey with us. We'll split the total amount for the week in these 2 submission times. The new days and slots are as follows: Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern and Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern. All right, so now they have some Q&A concerns, okay? We realize how close we are being examined under a microscope. We see the posts and we continue to try to be the best. We have so far seen 4 mistakes. This is far too many by my standards. But in the grand scheme of things, we are a few thousand cards graded, and it's actually less than 1% error rate, which is phenomenal. Just know that 4 people who've had mistakes with their cards have been reimbursed or taken care of very well. And hey, PSA and BGS, they would not do that. I tell you that. I am not one to run from the elephant in the room. Most recent question card was one that had a damaged corner. The card was a Mark McGwire Topps card. After we checked scans, there was no damage on the card. We assumed after checking this that in some instance during the wipe down and encasing station that the corner was picked. I've personally reached out to the owner and I'm going to pay him a fair market value of the card as we graded it overall and will replace his card with the same or better card. Wow, that is phenomenal. So not only are they going to buy the card from him, but they're going to replace the card for him as well. I'm telling you, HGA is like, they are crushing the competition. PSA and BGS is not going to be able to stand up to these guys. There's no way. There's no way. And I like the little dogs in the fight. The little dogs in the fight going after the mega monsters, man, I tell you what, that's just, I love that drive. I love that business drive, man. That's crazy. Now on the centering. The scores given left or right. This card was a 10. And the top and the bottom, it pulled a 7. The scores given back on the card by the AI was a 9.5 both ways. The computer then calculates the average from front to back with 60% more importance of the front grade and is still rounded up to 9 overall for centering. My team has discussed over and over the past 2 days about the centering, and we feel that the most indicative way to grade it. The AI adds all 4 center averages and then gives us the final overall. If you ever feel that your card has truly been graded wrong, please let us know. If we ever make a mistake, please let us know. I've staffed more and more customer service representatives this week to keep up with the incoming calls and messages so we can continue to serve you at the highest level. As always, we are striving to be the best and provide the highest level of service in the industry. Sincerely, Tyler Hitt. Man, I tell you what. I am telling you what. HGA, man, I want to get an HGA t-shirt now. I want them to be like, I'm going to promote them as much as possible. That is, oh my God. Let's give them a round of applause, guys. That's crazy. Well, you can't submit?
Can't even get in.
What do you mean you can't get in?
It's making you log back in.
Yeah.
And it just loads and it goes to an error page.
Oh, so the system's crashing right now then.
Yeah, but I got in, right? And it showed it was already like halfway, and then it kicked you right back out.
Wow. So there might be some issues with that. All right, well, maybe there's some minor bugs. Maybe you can contact Tyler Hitt and, full scale of, customer service and, go that route and, we'll see there. But I tell you what, guys, HG, I mean, what? Oh, my God. That's crazy. That is really crazy. Zach Johnson, if you go to their website, you are able to check out pricing. I know for a 60-day sub, it's $20. I say a 30-day sub is like $35. And I think a 10-day sub is $55, Greg T? Yeah, you might want to. I tell you what, it is a phenomenal company. I can't wait to get our subs back. And they're doing everything for the people. So, I've seen a lot of people on Instagram, HGA group submissions, please sign up here, please contact us here. You know what I mean? And, it's like, really, guys? Those were the same guys that were doing PSA submissions. Now they're jumping the HGA. So it's like, it's crazy. So I'm kind of glad that they actually are blocking the group submissions.
As soon as I got back in, they were all gone.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They won't even let me log in. I was using the same password, everything. It's not like
That's crazy. Well, maybe we could try Thursday.
Wouldn't get through.
Maybe we could try Thursday and see what happens. Yeah, so Brett just got done trying to submit his cards.
It gave me bad flashbacks to PS5 moments.
Oh, man. So it looks like there might be some issues. We might have to reach out to Tyler and see what he can do. But all in all, I don't think. When I did my sub, I didn't have no issues. I don't know if you guys have tried before. But see, that's the problem. You have all these people trying to jam in and rush and submit all these cards. And, that's what we're going to have to deal with. And, eventually things will get smoothed out. you're going to have some people that, aren't going to like their grades from HGA, and they're going to go back to PSA or Beckett, wherever they came from. And I think one of the biggest things that HGA offers is a guaranteed time. Guaranteed time. They said no matter what, their grading times will not be affected. So if you do a 10-day sub, you do a 30-day sub, you do a 60-day sub, you're going to get your cards within that time. So that's amazing. So yeah, a lot of people. Scott Everett said a lot of people is posting about the site right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they said wait until next week when 20 card limit, it'll be better. Yeah, okay, so $60 with a 10-day limit. Okay, so Scott, they actually did not implement that currently because that's what I just read. So they weren't able to do it this week because it only gave them a week, but next week it'll be implemented. So I'm sure that there was a lot of group submissions going in this week. So I guarantee by next week I'm sure that'll be finished. I don't think you're gonna have an issue then. You know what I mean, Brett?
Yeah.
So it might be better than, I mean, and then if you need me to, I can log in too. You know what I mean? And we could try to figure something out because we have another submission that we're gonna submit. I'm just waiting to get some of my submissions back in. I actually want to sell some of my submissions that I'm getting back, so I can recycle. Hey Scott Everett, while you're here in chat, I actually got something for you too as well, my man. So as we are ripping this box of 2021 Topps Series 1, pulled this nice Pete Alonso, right? Stars in Service, right? Sick card, right? I don't know, it kind of looks like a little pedophile there a little bit, though. He really does with his little mustache he got going on. So this is Stars in Service, right? Didn't think anything of it. And turned over on the back. It's 61 out of 299. So Scott Everett, I'm going to be sending this your way too. Okay, this is for you, boss. I know me and you share the love for Pete Alonso. I know we go battle back and forth, but I'm not. I mean, I was thinking about keeping it for my PC, but I definitely feel like you should have it. He's wearing the NYPD hat, and it kind of your parents are living in New York currently, so I think that you should have it. It's nothing super special, but it is special between me and you because we both like Pete Alonso. But like I did say, it's numbered 61 out of 299, so I'm gonna send this out to you as well. That will be in your next mail day as well. So okay, boss. So there you go, buddy. Yeah, you want to write Scott Everett's name on that?
Yep.
When you get a chance. Yeah, no problem, Scott. Like I said, I mean, I'm always looking out. I think I have some others too that I want to send you over as well. Yeah, no problem there, Scott. Like I said, dude, you know what I mean? And that's what we're all about here at Alpha Fam. Like, it's not about giving stuff away left and right. It's about hooking you guys up with some nice things that you guys like, something that you guys enjoy as well. Also, in the 2021 Jumbo, we also this is one of the box toppers, Javier Baez. This is actually a 1951 reprint. Actually reminds me of a bookmark, so it's pretty sick. We're actually gonna probably give this away when we do our auction. Our auction's coming up May 2nd at 1 p.m. It's to help raise money for Ripping for the Cure. So that is our day. We picked May 2nd because my brother, that's his birthday. God rest his soul. But I'm probably going to put this out there, you know what I mean? Either throw it in someone's mail day or just, auction off for like $1 or something. I don't know. But yeah, the 2021 Jumbo was definitely sick, man. I had a lot of fun ripping it. I actually wanted to grab another one. Unfortunately, the guy only had 2. So I was lucky enough to grab one, and he sold the other one then. So it's no big deal, though. You know what I mean? That's one thing that I liked about the Jumbo compared to the hobby. The Jumbo, Brett, I mean, we have stacks of cards, like stacks of cards. Brett was actually going through, and if you guys check out the video, once it gets posted, you guys will see how many cards. I think we almost were able to complete the entire set. And Brett was able to get his Alec Boom, so I was happy about that, There you go, Scott. See, then that card is perfect for you, my man. That card is perfect for you. So I'm definitely, you know, as soon as I seen it, I was like, wow, this looks a little different. So, you know, I definitely want to get it in your hands, like I did say. I know how much you like Petey Alonso. You know what I mean? I mean, I think he's a great ball player. I think the Mets are gonna have a great season. They have some great players additions at it, so I'm excited for it. Can't wait. So, yo, what up, Lehman? What's going on, my dude? Hope all is well with you. Actually, Tim Lehman and I were in a nice little poker battle on Monday night. There's actually a nice little poker started with Deafness 45 on a nice little channel. And we had about like 30 people, and we were going neck and neck. Tell you what, man, Tim, you surprised me, man, playing poker. But you know, I don't know. I mean, that's my game and stuff like that. I like that a lot. So I don't know. I think I kind of hustled him a little bit, but other than that, it was definitely fun times, man. It was definitely fun times. You know, I definitely enjoy it. I can't wait till this Monday. Hopefully we'll have a lot more people in there. The tournaments lasted for a very long time, though. My God, that first tournament went like, I think it went for like almost like 2 hours. The second tournament went pretty quickly. I actually placed second in the second tournament out of like 17 people or something like that. The third tournament, I got knocked out. Actually, in the first tournament, Jimmy Guns, Jimmy Guns, I went all in. I think I had like pocket aces. So I went all in. And doesn't he have a 10 in hand? 10 came out on the table, and then the 10 flopped on the river. So he got me on the river flop with 3 10s when I had pocket aces. I mean, I thought I was riding it high. And then he actually he turned his hands around. He actually took well, actually him and the first place guy, they split the plot. They chopped it. Jimmy Guns had to do something. You know, so they split the plot. So you know, it was a tie, but yeah. So I owe him a little bit of redemption. Hopefully I can get redemption back this coming Monday. Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of fun. It was something different, you know what I mean? I mean, bringing the card community together a little bit, and you know, nothing get out of hand, you know, and it's good times. The only thing that I was kind of up a little bit after that, pretty wild, say Brett.
Yeah.
Brett actually went to bed and then like got back up like about like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I was still up. I didn't think I went to sleep till about like almost 3:30, 4 o'clock. You know what I mean? I had a lot of coffee in me.
Yeah, because
So
after that we started updating the website and stuff.
oh
putting
yeah,
things up.
yeah. We were
I
buying
was
stuff. I
planning
bought a
for it.
helmet. I contacted my guy out in California, and I told him I wanted to grab another helmet, and you know, so yeah, it was kind of crazy. It was kind of crazy. So yeah, poker. Yeah. So yeah. So Tim, hopefully you can play this coming Monday. I owe you a little bit of redemption, a little bit. I mean, I know I did. I think I did knock you out, but you know, what I mean, you definitely knew how to play your hands because I was trying to read the table. You know, it was kind of getting a little hectic because a lot of people play loose, and I'm really good at you know, watching hands and cut hands and stuff like that, and you know, and I'm pretty good at it. You know, I played poker for many years, and some people played out of the ordinary, and it was hard for me to follow it then, and then I kind of like lost train of thought, and then I started getting back on it again. You know what I mean? Because you know, you could tell, you know, on certain instances what people had. And so, I mean, there was times where I had a Jack King in hand, and I folded my hand. I just folded it. You know what I mean? Just to see what cards came out, and you know, just followed the realm like that. I mean, sometimes it would have worked in my favor. Other times it wouldn't have worked in my favor. So, you know, that's just some of my little secrets there, Tim. So don't tell anybody. Or we haven't heard anything? What? Are we going to cut Fisher? Oh, is Fisher gonna get cut? Man, I don't know, man. Um, Greg T, I'll DM you. I don't want to put that all out there. You know what I mean? I don't want to go too crazy with it, but yeah, Pocket Rocket, got that right. Yeah, Pocket Aces, man. I was like, yo, I'm going all in, and he flops the 10 on the river. But I've seen that actually happen live. I've seen a guy at a table holding pocket aces. He goes all in, and I'm talking about he went in for like $5,000. This was out at where were we at? Man, it wasn't Caesars. It was at Treasure Island. Treasure Island. We were down on the casino floor. It was after the show. We went in. We went to the gaming floor, and high rollers table. Guy had about, I think it was about $5,000 on the table, and I think he went all in with pocket aces, and he actually lost. And it was trip eights that knocked him out. So that was pretty crazy. He lost a lot of money, but like I said, high rollers. That money probably was nothing for him, nothing whatsoever. So yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, guys. It's a lot of fun. I mean, I enjoy it. It's a great like pass the time type leisure thing. It's kind of like hanging out with you guys, just playing poker. And, I mean, like I said, it does go a little bit long. It is a little bit lengthy, but it's a lot of fun. So if any of you are interested, you guys can DM me. I'm sure more the merrier, and I can give you guys a little bit more insight on everything. Not trying to get too crazy with it, you know what I mean, but make it for a fun night. So if you guys have any questions, you guys feel free to DM me. I'll definitely take care of you guys and lead you guys in the right direction. A lot of you have my phone number, so you can actually give me a call. Actually, Mike King, I don't think we've ever talked on the phone. Mike King, I'll have to give you my number if there's ever a time you want to reach out to me, my man. I checked out a couple of your videos too there, Mike King. You have to understand, Mr. Friday the 13th is always lurking in the woods, and I'm always checking out people's streams and stuff, and videos. So I definitely have checked out your videos, my man. So I'll definitely have to hook you up with my phone number so you may contact me at any time. And if you guys, any of you want to contact us anytime, please feel free to DM us. Just reach out to us. I have no problem giving my number out, and you guys can contact me anytime. I have nothing to hide. You know what I mean? I'm always like an open book. I'm willing to talk to any of you guys. I've called Dell. I've called Scott numerous times. Steve Al, me and Steve Al actually just got done talking this week. After he got his 100 subscriber giveaway box, pulled some fire out of that. Pulled top 4 rookies. He actually pulled the #1 draft pick. He pulled a prism out of that. So that was pretty sick. So so feel free, guys. Feel free to reach out to me. All right, guys. So we have some stuff on the site that hopefully we can get some moving. The full-size helmet break is down to 20. The Hit Parade autograph baseball break is sold out. Like I did say, that is breaking tomorrow. Just for Jimmy Guns. He asked me earlier in the week if it does sell out, can we break it tomorrow? He'll bring his people in the stream so they can actually watch it being broke live. The NBA Sinker sitting at 24 spots left. The Gold Rush autograph multi-sport jersey break is at 9 spots left. That is 12 random players in that break. And always, guys, make sure you guys subscribe and hit that like button. That is definitely key. That is definitely major to help us grow with the channel. I don't know if you guys have realized, but since when did we hit that 100 sub? We hit that 100 sub in January.
Yeah, it wasn't too long ago. I don't feel like.
It was in January. So now we hit the 100 subs in January. We're up to 140.
42, yep.
142 subscribers. We also are going to be doing a video in the beginning of May. We're going to be doing a 500 subscriber giveaway. You guys are not going to want to miss that. That could definitely help your guys' pockets out, especially during these tough times. Maybe actually give you guys a little extra spending money for break spots. But you guys are not going to want to miss that. There's going to be one winner in that. And if you guys know me, and you guys know Alpha Fam Company, we do like to give back to you guys, but we are only going to be taking one winner on that one, and they're going to be very happy if they win. It's definitely going to be a cash prize, if you catch my drift, so you guys might want to spread the word once the video comes out. But there's only going to be one winner for that, and one winner only, and they're going to be very happy, whoever wins that. So I'm excited for that, but like I said, we got to get to the 500 subscribers in order for that to pop off. But I think we're gonna actually extend it. I actually was gonna do it after I did the 100 subscriber giveaway. I was gonna do another video, and we were gonna have it like mid-February to the end of March. I think that's what we were gonna get it to. But I think that's what I did when I actually did the 100 subscriber giveaway video. I think we're gonna do February and March. I actually have to go back and look at it.
You posted that video whenever we got close to 100.
But I want to say it was like the first week in. I actually have to go back and look at it. To be 100%. Money for break spots would be nice. Well, you know what I mean. I mean, hey, Steve Val was lucky enough. He won that 100 subscriber giveaway. So, you know that was all him. If you guys haven't checked out his Twitter, he actually posted on what he got. He also received. Not only did he receive a bunch of items, but he also received $50 in break credit that he is able to use at any time. At any time. So, I know he's definitely going to be happy. He's definitely going to be happy about that one. Oh, snap. What is this? Check out what I bought. Found a Phantom World Series White Sox ticket with my birth year. That is pretty sick. So, Greg T actually bought this ticket. Let me show you guys. He is a huge White Sox fan. That is a sick ticket stub that he actually purchased from the 1982 World Series game. That is nuts. That is nuts. Very sick, Greg T, man. I like stuff like that. Like I'm really weird when it comes to like collecting like small like little trinkets and like ticket stubs. I actually keep all of our ticket stubs that I've been to sporting events with, like Giants games, Eagles games, Phillies games. The only problem is I don't know where they are. I keep them, but I don't know where I put them all. We also had Iron Pigs, concerts. I think we kept when you went to go see 21 Pilots, right?
Maybe, I don't know.
We kept that. When we went to the Sixers game, when we went to Phillies games and stuff. I like to keep all my stubs, so you know, it just I actually want to I actually want to like just post them up and stuff. But eventually, like when we start going to games and stuff, once you're allowed, we're gonna start collecting them again. So, yeah, there was some good stuff in there. There definitely was. That's a Phantom ticket. Yeah, that's nice. All right, Tim, you take care, man. Have a good night. Take care, man. Have a great night. I'm gonna have you jump over here real quick, Andrew, or Brett, either one. I'm actually gonna go refill my cup of coffee. I'll be right back, guys. I just want to give a refill on my cup of Joe. I'm gonna have Mr. Andrew come over here and chat it up with you guys in chat. Greg T, you can actually bust his butt a little bit. You know, he's actually gonna be. I think he's gonna be the one helping me open up the Shining Fates. Unless Brett's gonna be here too, then we're all gonna open it up. But I can't really let Andrew open up too much Pokemon because he pulls all the white and green ones, right, Brett?
Yeah, like those code cards.
Every single time, he's always pulling them. Me and Brett always get stuck with the green. It's like, oh, that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, Andrew, I think you should talk about the whole Carson Wentz scenario. What do you think? What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah. Alright, so what I think about it is, well, me and Brett, we were talking about it earlier, and now in the beginning when he first was on the Eagles, he wasn't bad. He was actually a decent quarterback. It's just I think that our offensive line didn't really hold up too well. That's what kind of like got him into that pressure. What do you think about that? You think that
no,
could do something?
No.
Really? You don't think so?
No. I think the whole thing was the connections in Philly, man. After that year and the whole Wentz versus Foles thing, like they put a statue of the damn guy outside the stadium. The year that he brought them all the way to that playoff spot. You know, you got to keep that in mind. That was an MVP caliber type of year that he brought them to that spot.
Yep.
To say they would have won the Super Bowl with him, I don't know. You know.
Rizolve in chat.
What's up, Rizolve? But a thing, you know, there's been a lot of great quarterbacks that have had those bad years, those not so great years. So to jump on the gun and say that he's, you know, this all terrible quarterback that you don't want to have, I wouldn't quite say that. And I think he's gone to a place where there's a guy that can, if anybody can help
Yeah.
Wentz, it's gonna be Frank Wright. If anyone can help that guy, I mean, the dude was getting baptized with him. I mean, that just shows you how strong that connection was. And that dude is good at drawing up plays, and I think he'll definitely fit well there. And,
Oh, for sure.
People, I feel like, are going to end up looking back and laughing at that trade and
Yeah.
saying, what were they thinking, you know?
Yep.
I mean, I don't think he would have any more success in Philly. I think it would be a disaster, you know, him having to rebuild a connection with a new coach, and the whole situation with the organization, you know, not showing him that love that he deserved after that year. I mean, yeah, they kept him, but a lot of talks in Philly were not too happy about them keeping him over Foles after that year,
Yeah.
and I do think he gets better. If not, I mean, I don't know, you know, but
Yeah.
I guess you never really know. That's just how I look at it and how I think things are gonna go. I don't think he was a bad quarterback. You know, I hope all
those
the
moments.
best.
Yeah,
in,
for sure.
in Indianapolis. I mean, he had, like I said, a lot of pressure in Philly.
Mhm.
A lot of pressure.
Yeah.
I mean, when you have another guy winning a Super Bowl, and then you come back and you have all these injury questions, and you got, you know, the top guys that are supposed to be, you know, who just gave you this contract, telling you all of this, and they go and draft a top tier rookie quarterback in the second round. You know, that's another thing. And to be in a new situation, I think definitely benefits him. And best place he could have ended up by far.
Yeah.
You know, I definitely think that. And the Colts have a solid team. They have some pretty decent wide receivers. They got some rookies coming up. Their run game's not that bad. They got some pretty solid running backs there, and their defense is starting to build. They still have that strong offensive line, and I think it's going to be a pretty solid deal there for the Colts. As far as the Eagles, it's just a new chapter, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of fans are going to be upset about it, but you know, it is what it is. The guy didn't want to be there. He needed a new fresh start. You know, had to ship him off, and they did that. So now it's on to the future. You know, there's a new franchise quarterback that that you got to keep in mind, and I definitely don't think they should be counting out Hurts right now. I mean, what he did with a broken team last year as a rookie, I mean, you got to factor in the guy had no QB1 snaps in practice. You know, the camp was all messed up due to COVID, and you have a team that was not performing out well at all. You know, an offensive line that was banged up, probably one of the worst offensive lines.
And didn't he also play backup in college or no?
They when he was in Alabama, they moved him to backup. They kept going back and forth. And that's the main reason why you ended up going to Oklahoma. But yeah, I thought he was pretty impressive enough to get him a full year with that number one spot. You know, and I don't expect anything out of that team next year. I mean, you got a new coach. QB questions in the air. You know, you never know. You just gotta wait and see how things plan out. But I definitely think Wentz finds a new home and does pretty good in Indy, but we shall see. But I just disagree with everyone acting like Carson is this terrible QB.
He's not terrible. He's actually pretty decent.
I mean,
he
what
can throw
he's
the
done
ball,
what he's proved in his career. I mean, yeah, I know it wasn't much, and a lot of injury question marks, and I know last year was pretty ugly, but I don't know. I think he definitely has the potential, and he's going back to a place that's definitely opening him with warm arms. So we'll see how that turns out.
Yep. So what are they talking in chat? Lockdown errors. Keep hitting back and trying over X. I'm lost already just from reading that.
Steve, that's what kept happening to me when I was trying to go in, when I was trying to get into it. Kept saying errors and logging me out and stuff. It was pretty crazy.
Oh, I completely forgot about HGA. Were you able to submit your cards?
No. The errors were insane.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, I have some cards that I got together that I'm probably going to be putting in the grading. not like all of it, just like a here and there type of like cards.
While we're just talking, I'll hop
Yeah.
over there and show you guys. I was gonna send in about like 4 cards to go in and grade it. These are the 4. I didn't pack them up or anything yet, but I know we showed this one earlier. The Zion I pulled out of that video. We're gonna send that in. It's not too bad. I was gonna match the card color on that one. And nice PC here, just a LeBron Mosaic Jam Masters. Like I said, nothing too big, just a nice PC item. I think that would look cool to match the card on. And then another PC right here, Tyler Hero Pink Prism. That's Prism draft picks, but that would also be pretty dope. And then the last one was Arriving Now, NBA Hoops Zion. That was pretty clean, but those were the 4 cards I was attempting to submit.
You know what the thing I really like about HGA is isn't like that's the only like grading company where you're able to pick your own slabs. Am I right?
What's
Like,
that?
yeah, I just love the fact about that because, like, no offense to, like, other, like, grading companies and, like, yeah, some of them are cool, but just the way you're able to pick either the card color or, like, team color, I just think that's crazy, and I just love that a lot.
Yeah, the site was definitely getting pretty destroyed tonight. Hopefully it gets better next week. Guess we'll just have to wait and see. I mean, they are new, to be fair to them. But I was definitely getting some bad PS5 long night flashbacks there with just the loading, error, error, getting logged out, having to log back in. I was like, oh, man.
Can't wait for that.
Didn't know I was have to go through something like this again.
Oh, man. Better than Panini, though. It eventually worked instead of just... Yeah. Alright, so we went over all the news, right?
Yep. Pretty much covered
everything.
all the big things that happened that went down.
So tomorrow, are we going on the Jimmy Guns live?
No, the way that's gonna work is Jimmy Guns is gonna hop over here with all of his people, and they'll be here. I think it will be towards the beginning of the stream. Him and all his people are gonna jump over here, and then we'll rip into that baseball. Pretty sure that's how that's gonna work out.
All right. Hand it right back over to you.
All right, guys, got the cup of Joe. Had to go take care of a little pup real quick. He actually bit my girl. The nice little collar will be coming on Monday. Nice little buzzing collar, so he actually can stop biting. He actually bites my girl like crazy. Like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. He might like her skin or something like that. I don't know, but it's definitely nuts. So what were we talking about, guys?
They were mainly talking in chat about HGA, kind of like just.
Yeah, I was showing them the cards that I was sending in, and
nice.
Talking about the site. And
Nice.
Goodness.
Yeah. I mean, I honestly, guys, I don't really think Beckett and PSA is actually going to be able to catch up with HGA. I mean, I think HGA is going to take over. As far as grading times and everything else. By far they're killing it in my eyes. So that's who I'm going to be subbing with for a little bit. Like currently, I have a sub in. I've had a sub in since last May, and like it's no one's fault, obviously, but I think we did like a bulk submission, which is like a 60 or 100 day. We've had that in. They've received the cards back in I don't know June or something of that nature. And then they actually finally got there like in August or something. Who knows? But I mean, we're almost coming in March, and the cards still aren't back yet. And I mean, I understand because of everything that was going on. They were short-staffed, and they didn't expect the overwhelming submissions that people were doing. But I mean, I think one thing as a company, you have to stand by and you have to honor your times. Honor your times. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, with PSA, like they actually upcharge you for values on their cards. So if you send in a Zion, okay, and let's just say that Zion at the time when you sent it in was $100, right? And now it comes back as a 10, okay? And Zion's been playing pretty well right now, right? And now that card, when you sent it in, was $100. Now it's worth $500. Well, then they want to charge you because the price of the card has gone up. In my eyes, what does that matter? What does that matter to them? Um, they are getting paid for a service that they offer that they can guarantee you a grade. They should not be making profit off of a card value. That makes no sense to me. Like, where's the justification behind it? I want PSA to come out and give us a reasonable explanation on why they upcharge for cards because they graded a certain way or it came out a certain grade and now the card is worth more than when it went in. Well, that's the whole point of grading your card. Cards that are graded are 9 times out of 10 are going to be worth more, when they come out of grading than they are raw. And because people like graded cards. Some people some people don't like graded cards. Some people stay away from graded cards. I completely understand that. I am one of those people in that boat. But since HGA came around, that's a different story now. I love the slabs. I love the way they look. But I mean, like I said, what I just don't see the justification on why they have to upcharge you. Because what does it matter on what the card is worth? What if you're not selling that card? You know what I mean? What if you're those people that get cards graded to hold forever? So like to me that makes no sense. And I just think that's very poor on PSA's part. I think PSA did that because they were saying, "Hey, we're beating out Beckett." Not a lot of people are submitting grading to SGA. So no, not SGA, SGC. I'm sorry. And there's other like smaller card grading companies out there that I haven't really looked into, but they were like the best kid on the block, like the king. But now HGA crept around the corner, and I think it's really gonna hurt PSA. I guess we'll have to wait and see a couple months down the road to see comparisons. But as of cards, what I've seen being sold currently right now on eBay, 10 HGAs are selling well more than what a PSA 10 sells for. So that's just my own thought process. I see a lot of people posting that that they're still going to sub the PSA because they can get more money for the card, but that's not necessarily true. You got to look at the whole picture. You got to look at the whole realm, and times are changing. And the change is good. It might not be good for everybody, but HGA's new kid on the block, and I'm sorry, but I'm gonna say it. I think they're gonna outbeat everybody. I really do. Unless someone comes along and like offers like, I don't know what else they could offer, like kind of like duplicate what HGA's doing, but offering a cheaper price, faster times. That's the only thing I can think of. But but like I said, I think on PSA's part, I think instead of them upcharging you, they're gonna say, okay, you submitted this on this day. It's for 100 business day submission. We took 300 days. Well, we're not gonna upcharge you for this. At least do that. Like show some type of customer service. Where is the customer service when it comes to card grading? Because without us, there is no PSA. There is not going to be no PSA. There's not going to be no Beckett. We are the ones that are submitting our cards and everything of that nature. So that's where I'm at with that. Like I really think it's very disrespectful on PSA to do that. I don't see that from Beckett. But then again, Beckett does charge a lot to get their cards slabbed. And I get that too, So, I don't know. I have a real big problem with PSA upcharging. I really do. I really do. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're not getting like like me, PC card grader at least now. Yeah. Uh, like Steve Al says, he hates the upcharge. It's not like they're adding insurance or handling when they're giving you or even giving you a better experience, and you're getting charged extra after the fact. You're exactly right. Like,
Especially, it also makes no sense, especially if you paid for that card. If that was a PC card that you went out and bought, and then you have to pay what the going rate is, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
added on going rates for something you already paid for just as the PC, you know what I mean?
Well, I don't know exactly what the percentage is, but I know maybe Steve Val can enlighten me a little bit. I seen a post somewhere that someone was upcharged like an additional $75. $75 on a 100-day sub. Like, that makes no sense. And I tell you what, my subs come back and I get an upcharge because my Patrick Mahomes rookie sold or graded at 10 and they want to upcharge me like $200, I'm going to be pissed. Because I'm going to tell PSA, you know what? Crack that slab, send it back to me. I'll send it to HGA for less money, and they don't have to charge me anything. So, because they'll lose my business right then and there. I mean, it's already to the point where I'm like fed up with them because it makes no sense. What do they care? Like what you do with your card or what the value is? Like how do they benefit? How they benefit? Because they want to charge you more. They want to keep adding charges. They want to keep adding charges and they're pretty much going to run themselves into the ground because a lot of people are going to start getting pissed. You know what I mean? Are they upcharging StockX? I don't think so. They're upcharging everybody else. Like StockX is one of their biggest customers. StockX sends in over 50,000 cards a week. I always see StockX boxes, and it's crazy. But I don't think that they're giving them up charges, because StockX is like, nah, we'll pass. You know what I mean? So it just makes no sense to me. It makes no sense. So many of the big companies in cards don't care about the customer or the collector. No, you're right. You're right. Clearly, look at card prices. That just goes to show you. Look at when card companies drop prices on hobby boxes, and you're waiting on their website and you're checking it out, and they have a I forget what they call it, but it's like a sale, and then you got to buy it out at this price. I was actually doing that for honors, and honors were selling for like 800. So it makes no sense to me. My favorite PSA Flame Boy question: where is the HGA pop count? Or all I see is 9.5 grades. Do they actually look at the cards, or they just grade everything 9.5? Show the proof that they looked at it. Well, that's where it comes down to the whole point where it makes no sense, because those people do not understand that HGA is AI grading. It's not someone looking at their cards. The only people that are looking at the cards is when they're cleaning the cards and when they get them in and they send you an email, and then it goes through their grading process. The AI actually grades the cards. So, those people don't have a clue what they're talking about. What's going on there, Jeffrey Baker? Yeah, talking PSA. Yeah, yeah. Jeffrey Baker, I definitely want to thank you once again for donating for those baseball spots in Jimmy Gunn's auction last Saturday. Now, as a gift back to Jimmy Gunn's, he reached out to me earlier this week and asked if the baseball can be broke tomorrow. He's going to have his people jump in our live stream tomorrow, so we will be breaking that live. If you look at the ticker, we'll be breaking that live tomorrow. It is filled. It is ready, good to go. But I want to honor my boy Jimmy Guns. He asked for a request. I talked it over with my sons tonight, and that's what we're going to do. So that is going to be breaking tomorrow. I do apologize. Normally I would not do that, but for Guns, I will do that for, he's a great guy. So I know you did buy some more spots tonight, and I definitely want to thank you for that. But that will be breaking tomorrow. We have other items up on the site. We have a full-size authentic helmet. Don't know if you're interested in football. We also have a multi-sport jersey, autographed NBA sneaker. We have some other items coming in that I did not want to put on the site because currently they're delayed because of the bad weather in the Midwest. But those items will be up on the site once they get in here in-house. So that's where we're at with that. But yeah, we're just talking about a little bit of PSA, because it just pisses me off, man. It really does. One place said they upcharged from 20 to 200 depending on the final graded price. That makes no sense. That makes, yeah, Dutch auction, that's what it is. That makes no sense. They can't upcharge StockX on the Bowman Chrome X because there is literally nothing to comp against it because the cards haven't been released. Yeah, well, I know, but I know that they're not going to upcharge StockX because I see a lot of StockX stuff that has come in, you know, that people submit and it goes through StockX. If you actually check out StockX, they actually run a PSA group. So if you know, but I know they're not upcharging them. I know they're not. Yeah, so BCCG all day, easy tens. Yeah, I know it is. I know it is. If you like PSA, great. Don't knock other people because they graded with a different company. Yeah, I grabbed the last 3 spots. Yeah, thank you, man. I definitely appreciate it. Yeah, it is an easy black label. It is an easy black label. Not all the time though, but you know. But yeah, it's crazy, and it gets annoying. I know Scott was in a riff. You know, he was promoting HGA, and a lot of people were like knocking it and stuff like that. And then, you know, HGA even commented and even said that, oh, by the way, we clean the cards for you before they even go to grading. So that is one step. You think PSA is going to clean your card for you? You think Beckett's going to clean your card for you? Hell no. I don't think so. That is not going to happen. HGA guarantee that they'll clean your card for you. And I mean that's great. That's amazing. Like, you know what I mean? It's all about the customer, and that's what we need in this hobby. It's all about the customer, you know. And that's one of the things that I side with HGA because we here at Alpha Fan Breakers are all about the customer. Constantly giving spots away, giving free cards away, hooking people up with PC cards. You know what I mean? It's just, you know, it's a way of giving back to you guys and showing you guys love, and that's what HGA is doing. So, you know, you got to ride high with the ones that ride low with you. So that's why I like HGA. You know, you got to carry it on and keep it going. So my question is that PSA is so great, then why does people crack a BCG 9.5s to get a PSA 10? No, yeah, you're right. Yeah, and what is the rebuttal to that? What do people say that defend PSA? That's what my question is. So if it's harder to get a Beckett Black Label, okay? If it's harder to get a Beckett Black Label, why is it so easy to get a 9.5 Beckett Gold Label and then submit it to PSA and have it come out of 10? That's one of the, like, that's $1 million questions. No, I mean, Jeff, I mean I understand that side too. Yeah. Steve, I see that too. I see a lot of labels being sold. But no, Jeff, I mean, yeah, I mean, I get it. But my case in point is this is how I look at it. With HGA, right? And I talked about this with Steve Allen, Scott Everett, and even Greg T. With HGA, it's all AI, right? So it's all computer grading. So the computer's grading your card. You're not having Tom or, you know, Mike from the grading department at PSA or BGS. You know, they've had a bad day, they had a bad weekend, and they sit down at the desk and they're sitting there grading your card and they can't concentrate. And, you know, something just makes them pissed off or whatever, and they're like, oh, this is an 8.5. Oh, this is a 7. You know what I mean? Like, there's no logical explanation for it. Then I've heard stories that people have already have cracked. Now, out of 40 submissions, okay, from PSA, out of 40 submissions, out of 40 of those submissions, they took 29s, cracked them, resubmitted them to PSA. They came back 10s, all 20. So my guess is that they had a different grader. Because everyone grades differently. You know, you yourself might like Fernando Tatis. I might not like him, but you may think he's a great baseball player. So, you know, there's a lot of differences, and there's a lot of human error. Humans make errors all the time, you know, and I get it. So a human eye is going to make an error, you know, a lot of times. So that's where I feel safe and comfortable with my card being graded by a computer. Now, the only problem is I see with HGA is if the computer starts eating up the cards or burning the cards. You know, I don't know the full realm of it until they release a video supposedly they're going to release something on, how the card gets graded. I don't think that they want to release too much because I think if they release too much, there's going to be copycatters out there and trying to steal their mojo. But I think that they're working on patents and stuff like that other people aren't going to be able to compete. And I tell you what, they are very smart. Tyler is a very smart man to come up with something like this. Him and his couple friends, great. Great dude, man. My buddy just did that to 30 of his. Yeah, see, and that's what I'm talking about because that's what they were saying. With PSA, you have the chance of resubmitting cards that have already been graded, that came back 9s, and they can be resubmitted as 10s. I tell you what, if I get any of my cards back from PSA, and if I'm not happy with it, let's just say, I don't know, if I think it's a 10, I mean, I'm not a professional grader, so I don't know. I know how to look at cards. I know how to look for blemishes, dimples, soft corners, nick corners, scratches, you know what I mean, centering. I don't have the complete tool to see if a card is completely centered or not. But I have a good eye. So my PSA submission that I did do, yes, I submitted older cards, and yeah, there was maybe a soft corner here and there. So I don't expect really good grades in there. But I did submit some Zions. I submitted, I think, 1 or 2 Patrick Mahomes. I submitted a couple Pete Alonso rookie cards, and they look fairly clean to me. So we'll have to wait and see. And if I'm not happy with it, like if I'm not happy with my Patrick Mahomes rookie out of Optic, if I'm not happy with it, I'll just crack it and send it to HGA. For one, I'll get a better looking slab than what PSA is going to give me. But I mean, if it comes back at 10, I'm not going to crack it. I'm just going to keep it because that card's going to stay in PC unless I want to move it for like a full size helmet or something something else I may want. But for all I know right now, that's going to stay in PC. You know what I mean? It's not going to go anywhere. So I hate pop count crap. Pop count don't matter in cards 2000. Yeah, you're right. Exactly. Exactly. Um, you know, people rely on that too, like pop count, pop count, pop count. Well, you know what? It's I don't think that should matter neither. But I mean, hey, to each his own. I mean, it's a hobby. So I mean, you might like pop count, I may not like it. So I mean, and that's what I like about the hobby. It's different. It's not all the same, and that's what gives the hobby a unique experience and a unique feel to everything because it's great that we all have different viewpoints. We all don't like the same thing, and that's what I like about it. So you got to have some diversity in the hobby. If you didn't have diversity, it'd be pretty boring, I think. So HGA do got nice slabs. I've seen a couple. Yeah, Jeff. Actually, when we get our first submission back in from HGA, now we only did submit 7 cards. Um, and that wasn't because of price or anything. We just wanted to submit a little bit just to see how they look. We kind of took a couple variations. My son sent in a Nike Swoosh 101 Cooper Cup rookie, right? Cooper Cup rookie. We sent in some high gloss prism cards. We've also sent in a Lewis Robert rookie card paper. So we kind of sent like a bunch of different stuff like in certain realms just to see how they come back. Now my next sub that I do have 2 Patrick Mahomes prisms from 2018, and I also have in there a 2013 Tom Brady. This thing is clean. I mean, sharp corners, the whole 9. I actually just want. Now, I hate Tom Brady. I'm not a Tom Brady fan. I'm a Giants fan to the day I die. But I actually want to get one Tom Brady card slab. I know it's not his rookie year, but it is a very clean select card. Probably one of the best select cards I've seen, besides like the newer select. I mean, 2013. It's decent. Tom Brady's real big on the card, so I'm excited to get that actually slabbed by HGA just to see how it is and just stash that away. Stash it away for a long run. And like I said, I know it's not a rookie card. I normally like to slab rookies and stuff, but some of the PC things you have to slab. You know what I mean? You got to keep. Do you see the Justin Jefferson HGA going around Twitter, Jeffrey? Beckett did a series of stories counting down the top 100 highest pop counts of BGS, and it was fascinating. The Jordan rookie was in the top 10. Oh, I believe it. Yeah, Black Label overall, it's really not even a conversation, to be honest. Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, Jeffrey, that was Greg T's. That was Greg T's all day. That Justin Jefferson, I mean, that one hard. I mean, that was a very nice looking card. Don't you agree, Brett?
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, that was so sick. I definitely, oh man, that was a beautiful looking card. I really thought it was like, it just popped out, like just the slab itself. Very nice. Yeah, he actually, Greg, did you ever get your money for that? He actually sold that on eBay. Greg, let me know if you ever got your money for that. I don't even, I think it sold for 162.50. Actually, the Jordan is number 12, right in front of the Zion Prism. Really? Zion Prism? Well, people were submitting them. People were pulling those Zion Prisms like it was candy. They were just popping them and they were just submitting them right away. Submitting them right away. And I tell you what, their investment's turning around right now because he's playing some good basketball. Him, Steph Curry, Devin Booker. I mean, if you guys have a chance to grab yourself a Stephen Curry rookie card, grab him while you can. That man is playing out of his mind this year. Don't you agree, Brett?
Yeah, definitely.
He is. Oh my God. I mean, I think. I mean, yeah, I know he won some rings and stuff, but I think this is his best season where he is playing bananas. Like he is. Oh my God. It's just phenomenal. It's just phenomenal. And I actually have to look at my stash. I think I have like at least one or two Curries that I think I will actually get graded. Like I said, a lot of my graded cards, they are going to be mainly rookie cards. Since that is that's the cream of the crop. That's your first card ever. Depending on what the product is, there might be like some second, third, fourth year cards that I might get graded and stuff. But yep, 162. Nice, nice. There it goes. Shipped it Tuesday. Number 1 is an 89 Upper Deck Griffey, and number 2 is a 2001 Tiger Woods. Really? The 89 Griffey, that card like haunts me to this day. My stepdad was a huge baseball collector. I mean, huge. And we used to go down to this. It was like a little shack. It was like I don't know, like a shed that someone added on a couple rooms and stuff, and it was like a
What the heck is going on?
Yeah, what is that?
Andrew's like volume just like popped on out of nowhere.
It was like a little shed with a couple rooms added on, and his name was Mr. Non-Sports, and we used to go in there and buy cards and buy hobby boxes. That's when they were dirt cheap back in the early 80s and 90s, and I remember pulling a bunch of those Griffies, and when we moved, I think a lot of those cards were thrown out. I had a bunch of cards. I was able to save some that I had like in a shoebox that I still have to this day. But I think a lot of those cards were thrown out, and that picture of looking at Griffey, man, haunts me like to this day because I had so many of them. They were in a book, nice little binder and stuff, and like I said, I think they were all thrown out. I asked my mom, and she doesn't remember because we moved a couple times when I was a kid, so it sucks, but it is what it is. No, I don't play Diablo 2, my man. Griffey has 37,000 graded copies. Tigress, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. And how many of them are pop 10s? Steve? How many were pop 10s on the Griffey and Tiger? Because I know golf cards, man, you should be able to get boxes dirt cheap. I don't even think you can even get golf cards dirt cheap anymore. I'd never played Diablo 3. Never. But Craig T, you're all about that computer stuff. You play games on the computer, my man. I think a lot of us play on PS4 and Xbox. Some of us might play on the Wii. I don't know. Is it even the Wii the thing? Oh no, it's a Switch now. It's a Switch. It's not the Wii no more. I'm thinking about a couple years ago when you used to throw out your arm playing tennis or baseball. You know what I mean? Yeah, Steve, you're gonna have to let me know how many of them were tens, cause I'm curious. I'm really curious. But see, that's the thing. Like, you don't know. Like, I didn't know. You know, my best friend growing up, dad had a card shop. Sadly, he closed it after my best friend's. Oh man, that's crazy. Wow, that's crazy. He died when he was 12 in a fireworks store. What? Did the fireworks go off? What the heck happened? That's nuts. That is nuts. That's why those fireworks stores, they kind of freak me out a little bit. Especially when you go down south. There's this place called the South of the Border, right? This place is loaded, right? It's a pretty cool place. Greg T, Mike, and you might know about it. South of the Border, it's like on the way down to Myrtle Beach. Um, Huge fireworks and everything like that, but it gets hot. It gets so hot. I always think about, hey, what if all of a sudden it gets really hot in here and all of a sudden those fireworks start lighting up on fire? Then what we gotta do? We gotta run. That's crazy. All right, Steve, no problem. Yeah, I don't really remember it, Greg. The only Diablo I remember is when I used to, when I used to create figures for the boys when they were real big into wrestling. I actually took some figures and redid them. Say, Brett. I did two. We actually found a guy that created the Nexus. Nexus wrestlers were not out yet, but there was a guy that created a whole mess of Nexus wrestlers. The only two, or there was one Nexus wrestler he was unable to create. So what I did is I took a Triple H. Too bad Andrew can't find that. The Diablo and the Triple H. I would love to show that on the stream.
Is it like the black and red?
Yeah, the black and red one,
I know exactly where that's at.
and then the David Otunga.
You want me to look?
Yeah, Andrew's gonna go look real quick. I will show you guys what I created. I used to be real big into designing figures, and I actually took some of their wrestling figures. There was a couple more, but I actually took a figure and named it Diablo. Pretty sick. Once you guys see it, you guys will be probably blown away. And then David Otunga, okay, out of all the Nexus figures that this guy created, did not create a David Otunga. The boys wanted David Otunga so bad. So I created a David Otunga. Wait till you guys see this. I don't know if you guys watch wrestling. I don't know if you guys know who David Otunga is. I'm sure you guys can Google it just to see what it looks like.
Who David Otunga is.
Yeah, just so you guys can see what it looks like. Now Diablo was a made up character that I made. I created this wrestler for them, and they were so excited. So you have to wait once South of the Border. Yeah. Yeah, man, that place is crazy. That place is crazy. Yeah, some guys gave me mentally handicapped guy $10 to set some fireworks off in the store. 8 people died. My buddy was trampled to death because of the. Oh man, it opened the wrong way. That's crazy, Greg. Holy man. There's 76 pages of results and it can't be sorted. No, I don't blame you, Steve. I don't blame you, man. That's a lot of cards. That's a lot of cards. All right, so Mike Gang knows who he is. All right. No one was charged in the fire store was fine. What? Even though that there was a death? That's crazy, man. That is crazy. That is, oh man. I feel so bad. Well, you guys know not to be in a fireworks store when someone's lighting off fireworks, because that's crazy. But I can't keep a mentally handicapped guy $10 to set some fireworks off in the store. That's nuts. That is nuts. That's why I like those fireworks stores. They should actually have employees walk around with you. You know what I mean? Especially so those incidents do not happen, because that's tragic, man. I couldn't imagine any of my boys actually going through that. You know what I mean? Like you guys being in a fireworks store and all of a sudden that happened, man, that'd be devastating. I mean, it was devastating enough that I lost my brother in a car accident, and then my stepbrother a year later, the same date, when he actually hung himself. But I can't imagine losing a little kid in the store like that, man. That's heartbreaking. Especially, yeah, I mean, my brother was 19 and my stepbrother was 20. Um, but to lose a child at that young of an age, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. There's a random post that says there's 96 BGS 10s and 2,500 PSA 10s of the 89 Upper Deck Griffey. That's crazy. All right, there, Scott. You take care, my man. Have a great night, my man. I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully, you'll be lurking in the woods. I know tomorrow's UFC night, but we'll be having some stuff broke tomorrow, definitely. Hopefully, we can get a lot more spots filled by tomorrow night, and we'll see what happens. But you have a great night there, Scott, and I will get this Pete Alonso out to you as soon as I can. Hopefully, we get some mail delivered tomorrow. Maybe I might send it out tomorrow. I'll have to wait and see, or maybe I'll wait till next week when we actually ship some items out. So you have a great night, my man. Definitely appreciate you coming in and hanging out with us tonight. I don't know what's taking Andrew so long. I mean, I didn't think that they were that hard to find.
There's quite a few.
Yeah. As the kids were growing up, they I don't know. I spent thousands of dollars on wrestlers. We have probably about over. I don't know. What do you think? Like, I think we have like close to 1,000 wrestlers. I mean, 1,000. We have so many wrestlers. It's crazy. I actually do not want to get rid of them. I actually want to put them somewhere. Like put them up, like maybe in a shelf, or maybe we can get another one of these, Brett.
Yes.
We can get like another one of these cabinets and put them all in there. That'd be kind of crazy.
Yeah.
What's the matter?
No, I'm just doing some Photoshop things, and it's kind of driving me nuts.
Oh. Brett working hard behind the scenes. Why Andrew's actually, I don't know where he's at right now. He's probably in the dark depths in the basement.
He tends to drift off unnoticed quite often.
Yeah, because I know, what was it, last Friday or last Saturday, he actually left and he actually went and played a little bit of PlayStation while we were live. And we were actually calling him like, yo, where did you go? So, did we ever grab a hold of that bat or no?
Yeah.
You did?
We're gonna, yeah.
Okay.
It will be.
Okay. So we are going to be having an autographed bat brought to Alpha Fan Breakers. I'm working on some cards right now. It's just not a whole lot. There's not a lot of room to budge, so I kind of have to make sure that we can kind of work it into the budget. I definitely want to rip some stuff for you guys, even if it's some like some cheaper prices and stuff like that. I'm trying to figure that out as well. Because I'm definitely trying to bring that for you guys as well. So, a lot of wrestling figure collectors use Detolf cabinets from IKEA. Yeah, it's like the ones I have for my helmets. I think that's almost the same exact I got. But yeah, I think it'd be pretty cool. I mean, they have a lot, but I think it'd be pretty cool to showcase. Don't you think so?
Yeah.
Put them all in, bring them all in, and just set them all up. Now, the only problem is we kind of have to put something on their feet so they won't fall. Because I don't want it to be like dominoes. Once one falls, then they all fall. You know what I mean? Or you're setting it up. You know what I mean? You get to the top, and you only got like 3 more figures to put in. And when you put the third figure in from the last, and he's kind of got like a weak leg, and he falls and knocks all the ones in the back, and then all of a sudden the belt falls. And it hits the second row, and then they all fall. Like, I have to think of something that won't ruin the figures, but at the same time, that can actually help them stand a little bit better. I know my girl's really good with coming up with easy solutions. Maybe I could use, like, I don't know, painter's tape or something like that on their feet. That way, painter's tape, the glue will actually not ruin the paint on them. But we'll have to see. Yeah, you do. Hey, Steve, I want to ask you: are you holding on to that Largent, or are you selling it? Because I know Greg T is selling his basketballs. I don't know if he ever sold his Simmons, but I know he's actually pushing that Isaiah Thomas out. I know he wants that to be sold. But do you still have that Largent? Yeah, but I think that's going to take up too much space.
Oh my god, that took me forever.
Oh, you did find him.
Yeah.
All right. Nice. All right, so they're a little bit bruised here. A lot of wear and tear on them. Okay, so if you guys know David Otunga, okay? Now the paint now this was years ago that I did this. This was back in what, 2009? 2000. Okay, somewhere in the 2000s. Okay, so what I did was I took Triple H and I made David Otunga. Okay, got the tattoo there. Put the Nexus on there. So I created David Otunga. Like I said, his nose is a little jacked up and, from a lot of wear and tear. This was actually Triple H. I cut his ponytail off, burned his hair a little bit, painted on the full beard, put the mustache on, and painted his body, obviously. And then this is Diablo. Okay? This is Diablo. I hand painted that. Now, like I said, the paint is coming off a little bit. I actually have to touch it up. Okay? So this is Diablo. If you guys can see back here. And paint the line. I actually made a nice little, like, what do you say, like a cape or something like that for him?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I made a nice little cape for him. Now, this was Kane. Okay? So I took Kane, painted 90% of his body black, except for the pants. I left the pants alone. Painted in the kneecaps, painted the boots. The boots used to be black, as you guys can see, but some of the paint's coming off. Painted his whole chest black. Did the face. Did the armbands and everything. And did the back of the head. So, that is, I'll show you guys what they actually look like. Let me, see if I can get him to stand, because, after so many years of playing, these are old figures. These are, these go back to, so these 2010, so it had to have been around like 2000, I don't know, 11 maybe, that I did this. Yeah, I can't get his one. Some of the newer wrestlers, and that is what the David Otunga is, so I'm going to bring these up, but that's exactly what I did, guys. You guys can check it out there. So that's Diablo right here, and that is David Otunga. So that's what I created. Yeah, nah. I'm not down for like painting figures. I'm actually down for creating figures. That's one of my passions. I am very crafty. My artwork, I mean, I wouldn't say like, I'm like Picasso or something like that, but I'm pretty good at drawing. I can pretty much look at something and draw it freehand and just take it. But like I said, we didn't have David Otunga, so I wanted to create David Otunga for the boys. So I created David Otunga. I put the Nexus armband on there, put the N on there, put the N on the knee pads, painted his whole entire body brown. Because David Otunga is black, and had to paint on his tattoo, not a full armband, and then just did it like that. And then, like I said, with Diablo, created that. I actually did create a stage for them too. I built them a stage, a WWE stage, because we used to. They used to play with the wrestlers a lot. They actually had a full scale ring for those figures, and they wanted a stage. So I created a stage for them. I built them a stage and everything. It was so sick. Actually, this past December, right? Or no, yeah, it was December. It was downstairs in the basement. My girl was like, "All right, we got to get rid of it," and I got rid of it. I broke it all down. It was kind of a little depressing and stuff because I remember when the boys played with it, but it was broke, and too bad I didn't take pictures of it. It was pretty cool. And there for a while, I was actually making caskets for the Undertaker for casket matches. They actually didn't have caskets to fit the yeah, and also I created a backstage, a WWE backstage. I built that, but they didn't have caskets big enough for those figures. So I was actually making caskets for those full size figures. I actually sold a couple on eBay. A lady paid me $50 around Christmas time. Had full padding in it, the whole nine. I mean, it was great. It was great looking. So, I don't do that stuff no more. As the kids are older, I kind of get out of the whole toy realm and stuff like that. But I definitely enjoy creating figures and stuff like that. I love the passion and the artwork on that. So, oh, buy spare parts and make my own figures for Warhammer 4K, 40K. What do you mean? Hey, I'll create any figure, man. I have no problem with doing that. You know, um, a lot of people don't understand that you can pretty much create anything as long as your mind comes to it. I can actually take a WWE figure and probably pretty much create anything I really want. Now, the only thing I will not replicate is the Friday the 13th figures, unless I actually could come up with a full scale of a nice mask. I know I could create something decent. Which one do you want?
Don't matter.
Guys, we're all hooked it on these. Sponsored by High Chews, Alpha Fan Brakes. If you guys haven't tried these High Chews, I'm telling you what, they're great. They're one of the best. They have dragon fruit, pineapple, grape, green apple, mango.
They're nice because they've been sitting out here, so they're like a little softer now.
Yeah. So, if you still want to mod wrestling figs, you should check out Ringside Collectibles. No, that's actually where we actually used to buy some of the figures, and that's where we actually bought the rings from. They still a lot of figs and have big discounts on damaged packaging, around $9 each. Or you could check out the used loose figures at the big shops. Yeah, like I said, Steve, it's not something I really am into anymore. I just did it for the boys. It was more of like a fun thing. I would actually surprise them and create these figures for them, and they would have a blast with them. But since they don't play with toys no more, actually, Andrew just got them moving a lot of his cool remote control cars out of his room last night. He was actually up late, and he was actually moving a lot of stuff out. So we actually have a lot of their toys downstairs in the basement, like on the shelf. A lot of the toys that we are going to be keeping for their kids. That's one thing my mom never did. She always passed my toys on to my sister's kids, and now I could never have those toys back and give them to my boys, so it kind of stinks. So I told my girl we're going to keep these certain toys, and so their sons can play with them. And, we got a bunch of G.I. Joes, and we have tons of Legos. I mean, I have Legos out the wazoo downstairs. Imaginext figures. The first Imaginext, when Imaginext first came out, when that was cool, G.I. Joe, Star Wars figures, Marvel figures, Matchboxes, because Brett, when he was a kid, man, he loved Matchboxes. He played with cars till sun up till sundown. I mean, he would line up all of the cars, and we have like so many cars. I have old Matchboxes, new Matchboxes. Some of those Matchboxes might be worth some type of money, because some of them were mine when I was a kid, But of course they're out of packages and they're played with, because what's a toy if you can't play with it in a package, I'm one to talk because I have a bunch of Friday the 13th figures still in the package, and I always get asked when am I taking them out, and I say never. You know what I mean? I'll never take them out. So Dent, check your DM. I sent you some pics of some Warhammer 40K figures. All right, let me see if I could. My phone's about to die, Greg T, but I can definitely check it out. Let me see here. What's up, Cards Max? Hey, Cards Max. I'm glad you chopped in tonight. No, we are breaking the baseball tomorrow night as per Jimmy Guns. Jimmy Guns asked me if we could break it tomorrow. He's actually gonna have all you guys jump in my stream tomorrow, and we're gonna break it live. We're gonna kind of do like a cross stream. So we're gonna break it tomorrow. I wanted to send you a message, but it kind of actually unfolded before we went live tonight. So we're definitely gonna break the baseball tomorrow. It is filled, so you're gonna have to check back with us tomorrow. We'll be live at 8 p.m. 8:15 kickoff. So that is when the basketball will be breaking. So hold on, I have to check this out real quick. I gotta look at this picture.
Oh man. I'm gonna have to teach you how to do some of this stuff, Andrew. It's driving me nuts.
All right, so hold on, Greg.
How we looking on that video right now? What percent we at?
All right, that's not my work, but that's a Warhammer figure. Yeah. So you would actually get these figures and then you paint them? Is that what it is? I mean, that looks cool, but I don't know. I would like to make my own. Like, you know what I mean? I would like to create and design my own figure. Like, I mean, that looks all right, but like, I don't know. I actually think I could do a lot better. I mean, nothing against that. I mean, I think that's great paint, a great paint job, but I would actually like to create my own figure. So, I mean, I don't know, but I've never seen that before. So I don't know what Warhammer is. Holy, what the hell? What is this? So, I'm trying to think what the heck is Curry, Harden, and Henderson draft class edition. Oh, he must be showing me he's Steph Curry. He is a Steph Curry graded. Glue and paint I buy, spare parts to make my own. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, like I said, I don't know. Like I said, I would rather create a figure like, something that no one has ever seen before, make it like a one-on-one type deal, like an original like that Diablo. Like no one has created that, you know what I mean, unless they've seen it somewhere. Cuz we were actually thinking about a long time ago making videos and kind of digitally enhance the videos to where it actually looked like it was a real wrestling match and take our hands out. Remember that when we thought about making videos like that?
Didn't we do something like that?
Did we?
What, like that bunny thing?
No, but I wasn't talking about that bunny thing. I was talking about like with the wrestlers. That's what I was, because we were actually gonna have matches and stuff like that, but it just never came to fruition. So I wonder if 3D printing will ever get to a point where we could prototype and print stuff like at home. Steve, people do it all the time for D&D. Yeah, that would be sick. I would freaking 3D print a freaking PlayStation 5. No, I'm just kidding. I've seen a nice 3D printer, man. Those 3D printers, man, I tell you what, oh my God. They're phenomenal. They're phenomenal. How they can replicate things. Jesus. But, here comes case in point, 3D print cards. And you're going to start having some fake Fugazi cards out there. It's not like we don't already have them, but, I don't want that going on, so. All right, guys, so we're looking at 10:25 p.m. currently Eastern Time. We've been on for 2 hours and a half. Hopefully we can get some more breaks to move for tomorrow. I would love to rip into that NBA sneaker. We have the authentic the autographed jersey. We're gonna have the authentic football helmet. Hopefully, be here tomorrow. Because FedEx and UPS and the Postal Service can't have no excuses No snow in the forecast tomorrow, no ice. But the unfortunate news, we are supposed to get snow and ice on a Monday into Tuesday. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with that. Our current total is sitting right now. We got 8 inches yesterday, 5 inches today. That's a total of 13. We were sitting at 51 inches. So that gives us a total of 64 inches for the month so far. 10 more inches away, or no, 11 more inches away, and we actually break the record back in 1993. So, a little scared about that. Even super detailed like that fig you sent, Dan. What? What do you mean? What figure did I send? We use 3D printers at my work for some parts. Nice. Yes, Steve, but you have to have a good printer. There was such an intricate detail, but I guess you can get the small pieces and glue them on. I don't know what you're talking about. Even super detailed like the fig you sent, Dan? What fig? Did I send you a figure? I don't remember.
Or is he talking about these?
I'm trying to think what you're talking about there, Steve. Steve, if you're interested in them figures, I can provide you with the information. I'd like to paint them. That figures is only like 3 inches tall. So they're actually the size of a G.I. Joe, give or take, right? G.I. Joes from the 80s, that is. Because I do believe the G.I. Joes of today are a little bit smaller scale. I think that they are actually 2.5 inches, a little bit above 2.5 inches. Or maybe I'm wrong. Is it G.I. Joe a 3-inch figure? Or is it a 2-inch figure? Where's the tape measure? Let me see the tape measure real quick.
I don't know.
I was talking to Greg about the picture he sent you. Oh, okay, yeah.
That's really small.
Yeah, there's no way.
Oh, yeah, no, they're not. Alright, so a G.I. Joe is probably about 4-inch. G.I. Joe is about a 4-inch figure, right? Yeah, so the G.I. Joe is about a 4-inch figure from the 80s. And then the newer figures are probably about 3.5. But yeah, those Warhammer figures are only 3 inches? Man, those are tiny. I'm going to have to check those out. I think I've seen them at a hobby shop, though, before. I'm not real big into stuff like that, but I'll definitely check it out because then, you have to go out and buy paints and stuff like that. But we'll see. What are you measuring his head? Measuring his dome piece? Yeah, so. The base that figure sets on is a little bigger than a. What? Yeah, see,
It sounds really small.
Yeah, that is super tiny. That's almost like those Helix. So, here, give me Yoda. Here, give me Yoda. I actually want to measure Yoda. Here, give me that tape measure.
I'll give you Yoda
No.
and Boot Gang.
No, I don't want boot gang. Give me.
He's bigger. He's
you
bigger.
have to use a boot gang.
No,
That's not gonna be 3 inches.
Okay, let me see boot gang.
This would be way closer.
All right, so this ain't boot gang now.
That's what we
that,
call
yeah,
Oh. Okay, so if you guys watch The Mandalorian, we have Yoda here and boot gang, as they call it. So this is about the height that those Warhammer figures are. That guy right there. And that's Yoda. So, I mean, if you guys look in comparison, that's what we're looking at. So, but yeah. So those are about that height. Boot gang. Boot gang, boot gang.
We say that because there was this meme. That's what this one person would say every time they stole something.
Oh, okay.
Got
it. I don't have enough patience or skill to paint tiny figs like that. More fascinated with the 3D printers. Yeah, me too, man. 3D printers are the way to go, man. Man, 3D printers could save you a lot of money. But then again, a 3D printer probably costs a lot of money.
I 3D printed in my school before.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's not that fun.
Well, I mean, the ones in school aren't that great, though.
Yeah.
But I've seen
very
one where they
low.
replicated a wooden horse statue.
Well, see, the problem is you don't get to like make like things that you want to make in school. You have to make like things that are like dumb. Like we had to make a dice, and like I decided not to even do it because I was like, I don't want to do that.
That would have been cool though. Make a dice.
It was 3D printed and it was just poorly made. But like I've seen other 3D printers that are like really cool looking, like the ones that like I would love to have a 3D printer.
Oh, see, he actually said most closely to Yoda. He said those Warhammer figures. That's what their size. Yeah. See, I'd probably get frustrated. I'd probably break it.
Me.
Yeah, I'd probably break it. I really would. I don't know because
I
you
know
would
that's-
actually have to sit there with an
It's
eyeglass.
something like it would remind me of sometimes when I go fly fishing, I have to tie my own flies, and like there's hooks like this big, and you're sitting there, sometimes looking under like a little eyeglass type of thing. It's like gets so frustrating with those tiny little things trying to work with.
Why do you want to take all my hind shoes? All right, now I'll give you the grape one because I know how much you like the grape one. All right, guys. So we're sitting at 10:30 currently right now. We have a bunch of stuff up on the site that hopefully we can get filled by tomorrow. I'm going to be sending a tweet out where we can get some more interest in some of our products. Like I did say, we did drop the price in the NBA autograph sneaker. It is now $17, a random team. If you guys check out the checklist, there is a ton of hot names on that checklist. Not to mention the autograph jersey. The autograph jersey is multi-sport. I was a little hesitant on grabbing it, but after I looked at that checklist, I'm like, we got to get one in-house. You guys check out those checklists on that autograph jersey. We had the full-size autograph helmet coming in. We have not yet disappointed anyone on the full-size authentic helmet. We pulled a Justin Herbert. We pulled a Steve Largent. We pulled the Tony Romo last week. The Hydro Vengeance. That thing was sick. I bet you Scott Everett can't wait to get that. The autograph baseball will be breaking tomorrow, and maybe we might have some card product tomorrow. I don't know yet, as of yet, so we'll have to wait and see for tomorrow. But I want to thank everyone for coming to hang out with us tonight at Alpha Fan Breakers. It was definitely a great time. We enjoyed spending time with you guys talking sports. You know, tonight we talked about old school figures and art and 3D printers, and I definitely appreciate that. Keeps the chat going live, and so we're not just sitting here twiddling our thumbs hoping for stuff to break. But I want to thank you all for hanging out with us tonight. We respect you and love you guys like brothers and sisters. Devin, if you're still in the chat somewhere, because sometimes you come in and go out. But we'll be back at it again tomorrow live, and Jimmy Guns will be in the chat or stream. We'll be breaking the autograph baseball tomorrow, and hopefully we can get some others filled so we could break those as well. But here at Alpha Fan Breakers, we want to thank you guys. You guys have a great Friday night. Have a good first part of your Saturday. And like I did say, we'll be back at it again tomorrow at 8 p.m. 8:15 is our kickoff. Guys, always remember, please keep your sticks on the ice. We are out. Peace.
Peace.